You know, it's been a minute. It's been a good little minute. You know, I've been working a lot, so it's been hard for me to even get a video out. You know, I haven't dropped any videos in like the past, like I think like 2 weeks, almost a month now. So you know, I'm finna go ahead and get back on that. And today we're gonna start with an update on my Esiemo builds. I got two mob Esiemo builds that I want to showcase today and run through those. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So for my SMO build, the descendant modules, you know, first we're gonna start off with my first main build, the cluster bomb build. Love me some cluster bombs, bro. Um, so we got a cluster bomb. I want to say I can't remember what the first version looked like, but I know for the updated version we are running skill simplification, experience shield, fire specialist, and multi-talented. And the reasons why we're running those different ones is because skill, it gives us plus 84 skill power, skill power modifier. Experience shield gives us more beefiness for tanking, give us more tankiness and gives us more skill power. Fire specialist just give us a lot more of that fire skill power that we're gonna need for the build. And then multi-talented, since we're using tech, we get we get effective range, we get extra skill, effective range, and power modifier plus 15 as well. So these are all my stat numbers that, you know, excuse me, these are what my stat numbers look like. And for this build, you're mostly gonna be spamming your one. You can use a little three, and you can use a little bit of your four. But in this build, for your cluster bomb, you're only spamming your one. And the weapons of choice, you know, I have my stat stick, and I have my thunder cage for just little small enemies that are like standing out or whatever. And then the boss weapon that I still need to build, which is the weapon that I use at the end of 400% dungeons that like just burst bosses down, alongside with using my cluster bombs. The reactor that I'm using is skill fire boost and additional skill attack against Colossus. That's because that you can also use this build as a um as a bossing build, but you know I'm not using this build as bossing build right now. But I want to say the god roll would be, some people say tech, skill power boost, and cooldown, but to me, fire skill power boost and skill cooldown would be perfect, only because that I've done tests once before, and fire skill, well, elemental skill damage does more than the, you know, like the tech dimension and singular and stuff like that. And I don't have like a perfect Slayer set, but this is the Slayer set that I'm running. And then arcade tuning, the same arcade tuning board as last time. We just added those 3 slots. But I need to take these 3 slots off of here for real and put them in to other stuff. Well, this is the arcade tuning board that we're going with right now. And then we have the mutant cell where we get another like 6.4 stacked 3 times on top of what we already have. So this is like the rundown of the arcade tuning that's been applied with the effect of the mutant cell, with the new mutant cell. So we're gonna go ahead and run through this first build and get this thing popping. I'm gonna run through the first build and I'm gonna go over the second mobbing build, and which is my explosive taunt build. With all the buffs and stuff that they had in recent patches and stuff, that cluster bomb is very much a viable build. Even though it may take a little longer than some other builds, I like cluster bomb. I like cluster bomb because it's like, it's fun. It's fun to me. As you can see, I'm literally hitting like 1.2 mil already. 6.3 mil. A little bit of my 4. My 4 does 11, almost 12 mil. And all you're doing is oh shit. Disregard that. I may end up just cutting that out. But as you can see, like it takes a fair amount to put this build. Like I said, I like it because this is the build I've been working on forever. And like I said, now that that's viable, I will hope to see like a lot more people running this instead of running creative explosion. Even though creative explosion is Esiemo's best transcendent mod. I could clear it with Esiemo, but running creative explosion like 5 times, but you know, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna follow the wave, even though I had a creative explosion build before it got bugged. I just jumped off the map. Forgot where I was going. As you can see, I'm like literally going ham for this build. I think when using Esiemo's builds, I kind of end missions off with like billions of damage. What's over there? And if you guys are wondering about Monster Hunter videos, those videos will be getting made very soon and will be posted. I have 3 Monster Hunter videos coming up that I want to work on, that I'm working on, and would love to bring to you guys very soon. Mil. And I may do like a different version of this, like just upping like the range. So you won't really have to put out as many bombs. About this build, yes it does, like it does big things in Sigma sector as well, and Void Vessel. I never really run my test, I really never test builds in Void Vessel, but I probably should do that because I'm pretty sure all the levels of enemies are different. And the same thing for, are these dudes in the wall? Oh, they're in the wall, no! Okay, I got to him. I'm about to say, dude, what in the world? like I said, I'm like literally consistently hitting 1 mil, 1.2 mil. Like, bro, like, come on now. And like I said, every YouTube video except for like 1 or 2 of them have like creative explosion as a build, and I get tired of seeing creative explosion builds because they're almost damn near similar, if not the exact same. 19 mil. That's a new number. But it's just like, dude, like there's so many other builds that you can make. Especially with Esiemo. 1.4 mil. And together, those things was like 7 point something mil, bro. Like, and look at just look at my stats real quick. Where is it? 2 billion, 2.1 billion. Like, that's crazy. And I finished it in 7 minutes. So, you know. Alright. Now, I'm going to show you the second build. Explosive taunt build. Explosive propaganda. Fire master. Dangerous ambush. Maximum range. Focus on tech. Frugal mindset. MP and nimble fingers. Skill expansion. And HP for health. And we're gonna go ahead and test it out and show y'all what it is. I'm running the same arcade tuning as the last build. Same reactor as last build as well, but I think I might farm for a different one. But I'm using different external components. I got skill power, the light and mage, and then I got the fireband sensor to give more duration and skill effect range. And I'm gonna go ahead and test this one out. With only one of these, one bomb is like 1.4 mil. Done. And the explosive mines already do damage on their own, so that's like 6, as you can see, 3.3 mil, 6.3 mil. Like, these numbers are going up. You guys can see I'm just using the thunder to clear up.
Start the count.
I think that guy was there. I really want to fall off. using my 3 to distract. I'm using my 1 to do extra damage. If I need to, I'm gonna use the Thunder Case to get the process. Direction of the beast. I think this one has a slightly longer time. Oh my gosh, okay, I sold myself on this one. buddy? 733. That sounds like a good build to me, you know. Like, sounds like a real good build to me. So I finished my showcase. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the builds back on the screen, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, well, that'll be all today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.